Magu Shu. Magu brings immortality, the way of infinite harmony, path of Her Holiness Princess Magu, divinity of Kanna-Bliss. What is the way of infinite harmony? The way of infinite harmony is a Taoist practice based on the immortalization of Her Holiness Princess Magu, goddess of Kanna-Bliss. Sending you love and gratitude. Greetings, sisters and brothers. Welcome to Perneter Kemet, Church of Divinity of Ancient Egypt. I am Professor R.T. Bates. Welcome. And this is an introduction to the Art of Life Consultant Certification course. And on this video we're going to talk about Feng Shui. Feng Shui in Chinese means wind and water. So the idea they're trying to get across, or getting across with these two words, is movement, keeping things moving. So usually in Feng Shui, people know about setting up the furniture and putting up mirrors and things in the home or in the office to keep the energy flowing. It's a basic concept. Some of the things you hear in Feng Shui, after you hear it, it's like, wow, it sounds like perfect sense. For instance, if there's a point outside your window and you're sitting in your chair outside the window and that window is in back of you, and there's a tree branch or a building or something and it's pointing right at your window, and you're always like, damn, you always feel agitated every time you sit in that chair. It's like, what is going on? Why am I so agitated? Well, in Feng Shui we call that point pointing at the back of your head Sha. Here we go with the Sha again. We call it Sha energy, which means like a negative type of energy. It's like a point pointing at you. You might not see it, but to your consciousness it's like this. It's like the point is like right in the middle of your face. So what we might do is put a blind or a shade to break up that energy. So these are the different things that we learn in Feng Shui. Moving energy in dark spaces. If you have a dark space and that space is connected to your money energy, you might want to put a lamp or especially like a plant or something in there. So this is how we break down the home in a Feng Shui chart. You see in the center, you have what we have. We have the color of earth is yellow, and we use earth tones, and the center is for well-being. Then on this side, which would be, that way, the west, would be health and family. And up in that corner will be wealth and prosperity. And love and relationships in another corner. So basically what this is telling you is that that particular center, or the different of the 8 directions, is dealing with that particular energy. So if you're dealing with health and family, in that area you might want to put pictures of thinking that make you think about health and that make you think about family. You understand? So the opposite would be on the opposite side would be creativity and children. So you would want to put pictures of children, things that, and maybe have your creative area and stuff like that. In the north, you might want to put your, you know what, you want to face the north and have your office that way, so you're facing north. That's the energy that deals with all the type of business and stuff. So that's basically how we do it. Now there's also a feng shui of the body and of the movement of the body. In other words, where I was born in Harlem, depending on where I moved, my luck changed. When I go south, things get really, really bad. And I did a reading after I moved to Georgia. I did a reading on myself, feng shui reading, and it said disaster. And guess what? My life was a disaster in Georgia. Lost everything, children, teacher, everything. So I left. Now when I go to California, bam, things, bow, 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 things jump off. Just like I mean, I had some craziness this last time, but things jumped off pretty quickly. I was able to get the temple together and no problem. I come back here in New York, it's either one. I'm kind of neutral here where I'm born. I can make things happen, or I can let things go and nothing won't happen. It's not disaster. Nothing happens here if I don't make it happen. So just real quick excerpt from the guide that we send you with the course. I put together a guide that goes with each section of the course. And this section on the feng shui, also called directionology, or the study of the directions. Okay, so everything on earth occupies space. Therefore, everything is directional and has a front, back, and sides that face all directions. North and south are defined by magnetic poles. When you take a compass, what happens? That compass needle goes to magnetic north. So we know for a fact that there's something going on as far as energy. Even though you might not feel it or see it, the magnetism tells you, oh, that's north. So all magnetic phenomena are also electric. Bioelectromagnetism I'm always talking about. Phenomena are electrical in nature and can be seen as coming from interactions between spinning electrons of the atomic nucleus. Okay, I'm going there, yeah. Humans are made up of atoms. Thus, humans are basically magnets or electromagnets. Humans are therefore subject to the forces of attraction and repulsion. Humans also exert magnetic forces on other matter that are attractive and repulsive in nature. When you expand your point of view from the microcosmic to the macrocosmic, you will find that these forces are the attractive and repulsive forces between human beings, money, property, etc., etc. The purpose of directionology is to help humans in directing these forces so that our ventures and undertakings will be more auspicious. That means more, success in whatever you do, whether it's marriage or whatever. But, of course, everybody talk about success in getting capital and money. So that was just a quick explanation. Feng Shui can get really complicated. But this whole system, the art of life system, takes the foundation of each of these arts, Feng Shui, herbalism, sexology, and gives you the basic, the foundation. Just like law, you go to law school to learn the foundation, and then all other stuff you take case by case. So it's the same with this. You don't need to know the whole herbal system of healing. You don't need to know all germs and all that stuff to be able to teach somebody to heal their body or to consult them how to do self-healing, how to heal at home and their office with Feng Shui directionology. So, hit up, sisters and brothers. This has been an introduction to the Art of Life Consultant Certification course, which you can come into the 9-month live-in course, which we have property in the South. You can take this online as a certification course, or if you're in New York, you can come and work with us, helping us with sales and things, and do the work-study program. So that's it for Feng Shui Directionology. Hey, chap. Peace in the mind, peace in the heart. Peace in the middle of adversity. And peace. See you later.